Hey everybody, I'm just Q, and I'm back with some more Terminal Evolution. Now I promised some people I would go ahead and knock out the recording for a not so new hero spotlight, but new hero spotlight for Dominic. So let's go ahead and talk about Dominic. As you can see, we're actually on my Dominic, so if you have better stats, I always say this in all of my and all of my videos about English, please go ahead and put any tips that you have below in the comments. This is a community here. This is something that we're just building together. So I will say, please know that I am building him along with my Rickard. So any stats and things that you have needs to kind of go along with how you're building with Rickard, because remember, Rickard is taking the crit rate from, other assassins and using, I won't say he's borrowing the crit rate or half of their crit rate, and I don't want to mess up anything with my Rickard being able to crit massively. So let's keep that in mind. So here we go. We're going to talk about Dominic, his skills. This is mainly going to be for people just coming into the game. So if you have any friends that are just starting this game, send them my video. Send them all of my new hero spotlight videos so they can understand how to use these characters, or at least just get a quick rundown of all the abilities. We go through them, one by one, and this is very user friendly. So let's get started. We're gonna go ahead and start with I wanted to say passive, but that is crazy, so I'll just go straight to common. I'm used to seeing passive here. So we're gonna start with his first skill. When there are other assassin and Vanguard heroes on the battlefield, Dominic enters the state of invisibility. In this state, he cannot be selected as a target for attack or skill. All damage is reduced by 75%, and it allows him to phase through targets. In a state of invisibility, Dominic's crit damage is increased by 24%. So as you can see, number one, he gets this versatility of being able to phase through enemies, not be targetable, and I can't tell you how useful that is, especially when you're running your dailies for the assassin boss daily. Can't remember his name right now, but when you're running that one of the 3 dailies that goes along with Disa, Marsh, Sinzara Marsh, the other one that mainly you use assassins on, that one is very useful for him to not be targetable, especially since he's one of the main sources of damage for me. So I don't really have to worry about him taking too much damage because other assassins are on the field automatically, because that's just how I have my team built. And I can just kind of if he's away from the team and I need to heal the rest of other people, I can hurry up and heal them. He's most likely at full health, so I don't have to worry about him. So very useful. With the talent effect, Dominic's movement speed is increased to maximum while invisible. So again, very versatile. He gets this versatility of being able to move very fast and phase through the enemy. So again, I don't have to worry about him too much. That's one of the things I like about him. Now, moving on to perfect kill. Dominic phases through the enemy, dealing damage equal to 480% of attack. It's just a massive attack move. This dude's an assassin. Yeah, and he looks cool while he does it. I don't know what more I can say on this one other than the fact that it's massive damage. And then you add the talent effect on critical damage, stuns the enemy for 2.5 seconds. Of course, this won't happen on, boss type heroes like when we're doing our dailies or, guild hunt, but it's very useful for when you're actually playing PvP. So I would say if someone's using this in PvP and they have a really high crit rate, which, yeah, I'm not too worried about people seeing my stats because I'm free to play, so I don't really compete that much. It's a pretty good stat though, pretty good crit rate. I want to say what I'm at 98.1 maybe, but yeah, pretty good. I like the guy, so pretty useful. I'm definitely gonna stun somebody. There's a slightly under 2% chance that I won't, so if I don't, RNG was not on my side. Moving on to Twilight Attack. Dominic deals 3 quick attacks to nearby targets. Each attack deals damage equal to 210% of attack, prioritizing the marked target. If no targets are marked, attacks various random targets. So with this one, with this one, it's very good depending on the scenario. So if you have someone marked, I would say that's the preferable right away. So you're hoping he marks someone, but 9 times out of 10, depending on how everything goes with your assassins, one of them could kill his marked target by accident. But the thing is if that does happen, especially if you're using someone like Bailey, with his ultimate, he can deal damage to people in an area anyway. So if he deals damage to 3 people, 3 quick attacks to 3 different people, I mean, then you technically kind of have an area damage effect there. So it depends on how the fight's going, honestly. Very versatile, though. I will say it's versatile because you could have a marked target and just kind of beam down on that one person, but you also couldn't have one because someone killed it, but then you're dealing damage to, more people over the course of the team. Then we're going to throw in his talent effect. The skill's attack deplete 100 energy points. If the enemy has insufficient energy, the damage is increased by 20%. So there you go. You pretty much get a damage increase, or you're taking away energy points. So you're stopping them from ulting too. So, I mean, again, I can't tell you how useful that is. It's very useful to be able to ult someone, and then they can't ult because, you kind of you taking their points. Now, here's the thing. I do have a question, because I don't do too much PvP pushing, and I might have to do some science on this one. When you attack 3 different people, I wonder, would you take 100 points from all 3 random targets? Versus if you attack the one person 3 times, you're still obviously taking away the 100 points because you attack that person with Twilight Attack. But I wonder, does it count for 100 per person? Because if it counts for 100 per person, I would rather him attack 3 different people and you've taken away 100 energy points. Or if they don't even have enough of the points, I mean, again, you get the damage increase. So I don't know, but either way, I like the versatility of being able to stop someone from ulting me. So that's why I really like Twilight Attack. Now moving on to his ultimate, Fire Shuriken. Dominic throws a shuriken at the target, dealing damage equal to 800% of attack and applying a mark. When Dominic attacks, he prioritizes the marked target. Lasts for 5 seconds. When the mark disappears, it explodes, dealing damage equal to 100% of attack plus an additional 17% of the critical damage received during the mark's duration. The maximum damage cannot exceed 7,000% of Dominic's attack. There can only be one little bit fast there. There can only be one marked target at a time. The skill has no range restrictions, prioritizing the target hero with the lowest HP. While that was a very long description, everything was useful. I'm going to go ahead and throw in the talent effect. When the shuriken hits an enemy, shuriken returns, followed by Dominic's next 3 basic attacks with the maximum attack speed. It's insane. So, I mean, he has quick, succinct attacks when it comes to this ultimate. Now, the reason why I love this so much, is right here. We're going to go back to his mark. When the mark disappears, because his mark lasts for 5 seconds. So right here, Dominic throws a shuriken at target, dealing damage equal to his attack, and then it says, and then applying a mark. So he applies a mark with his ultimate. And the reason why this is very, very important, one of the things that I do, especially when it comes to the well boss for my guild, I let my Dominic ult first. I make sure it goes off completely. And then very quickly after I seen him ult and all his whole animation has been done, everyone ult after that. Because again, when the mark disappears, it explodes and the damage equal to 100% of attack plus an additional 17% of the critical damage received during the mark's duration. So again, the more critical damage you get in, the more you're going to get out of it once this mark explodes. So my Dominic always ults first. He always ults first. And then I go in with all my other assassins or whoever else is on field, and I let them ult, do as much damage as they can to the whale boss, and bam. Once the 5 seconds is up, it explodes, we get more damage. So that's my thing. So he's he's a very good team player when it comes to playing with other people on the field. Whether again it's other assassins or possibly a Vanguard hero you have built, whoever. Just as long as they're critting, they're helping when it comes to his Fire Shuriken ultimate. But that's Dominic in a nutshell. He's a badass ninja. I'm just gonna be real with you. And usually you guys know I keep it very PG here. Is what it is. But he's a bad ninja. I like him. I love it. I want some more of it. Hopefully they make another assassin, because I I'm thinking I want to fork the assassin, you know, because right now I know I have 3 that are triple S, and then I kind of run another one that I have that's just a regular elite to fill in the team, and then I have my healer, and that's pretty much my will team: 4 assassins and my healer. So I'm looking for a 4th triple S assassin eventually. You know, not right now. I know we talked about, you know, pacing of new heroes, but just saying in the future, I'm gonna want that 4th assassin in the slot, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. But that's Dominic. He is very, very good. His teleportation and his crit play a very strong role in doing lots of damage. I mean, that's what the guy does. He goes out, he does damage. So I hope you guys like Dominic. I hope you guys have loved this new hero spotlight. Not so new, obviously. But anyone who's just starting the game, hopefully you loved it. And as usual, when you're here, I want you to stay happy always. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.